possibly be? Oh, because we're muted.
No.
I muted us. I've got to take credit for it. I did it. So let us know now if you can hear us. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Still no sound. Check. I muted us. I've got
So we got sound.
All right, Stephanie's here, Shondana's here, Brenda's here, and we've got sound.
Yay.
Oh, Nelly, we got sound tonight. Armin, we're glad you're here. Sorry I had to hop off the phone so quickly, but obviously you found out where the webinars are, because here we are. This is day 6-7 in the life of RobLynn Live and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
In year 2. This is our second year of doing this. We've been pretty consistent. I would say we haven't missed a day. We had a couple of stumbling blocks, but we were still able to hang in there and still be on time. Well, no. Back up the bus. Not on time, but we were here every night consecutively for 430 plus nights. Mohammed Sakil Hussein is here, as is Mr. Sudaman.
Sulaiman, I think.
Sulaiman, okay,
I
sorry.
could be wrong.
All right, obviously I'm not real good with pronunciation.
Rachel Violet.
Rachel in the house. All right, Rachel, we're glad you're here. Shondon is here, as we mentioned. Isabel Bailey, Melanie Marcano is here. So tonight's format we'll stay here in the Restream / YouTube. So but you know what we're going to do? Just like last night, when we get done with the little bitty monologue, we're going to bring you guys into the panel that want to come into the panel and talk about part 2.
That's right.
So fun stuff. And I'm sure we'll be back on Ode Connect hopefully tomorrow night. That will be our goal, and we'd like to see you guys all on Ode Connect. Carmela Schwartz is here. Franklin Rowe, also known as Frank Rowe, is here. I said hello to Cynthia already, and Isabel and Lori Lunn. Oh, doggies. Are we staying here? Yes, we're staying here for tonight in the interest of continuity. Ooh, continuity. That's a good one. That's a quarter word if I ever heard it. And Bruce Kirstein is in the house. Hopefully he's got a little bit better audio and video tonight.
Yeah.
We'd like to see you on the panel later. Iveta is here. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. And let's see. Ilasu is here. Thank you for that. And Paul Little is here. Stephanie Morrison is here. Chris Tiazone, Mr. Microphone, Mr. Headset is here. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. And I know we got sound. So let's bring up the prompter.
Okay.
We have our very own prompter here on Restream. We've custom designed it just for Robbie Boy. Well, let's go to day 67 in the life of On Passive, in the life of RobLynn Live, and Paul Little in the house. Hello, brother. Glad you're here. Let's see, at 9 o'clock, we were supposed to have the OES Filipinas with Brother Chris and Sister Michelle, but due to illness, they both had to bow out, and they didn't want me to substitute, so that was the end of that. And I don't look too Philippine, I guess. I don't know. I guess not. So anyway, that was canceled for today. But tomorrow will be global affiliate.
Global affiliate.
OES Global Affiliates. Will be tomorrow at 9 a.m. So don't be
9 a.m.
Eastern Daylight Time. And we'll be setting our clocks back an hour on the 5th of November. And we'll keep reminding you so no one's late, no one's early for any appointments. All right. 10 a.m. was DeGarmo and Johnson. They started to do a recap, and then they did some inspirational stuff. We were there.
Yep.
I don't know if they noticed we were there, but we were there, boys. 11, and you were wearing your hats. Chris had his old bless hat on, and Marty had his gone through the ringer hat on, the black hat. All right, 11 a.m. brought on Comfort Confor. 12:30 p.m. was Eastern Daylight Time, was Engineer Sue Shanta, followed by at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Wasim and Aisha with the Gersh, with Gershminder Dylan. He was on. He did a fine job. There were some English words mixed in, but most of it, I think, was, is it Hindi from Pakistan? Hindi? Not Hindi.
India.
India.
Hindi.
It's Hindi. Where, okay, so.
So they were speaking Hindi, which Wasim and Aisha understand.
Oh, they understand both that and, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So that was at 11. And then a little bit later, really wasn't anything later, except at 1 o'clock, that was the latest thing with Wasim and Aisha, with Gershminder. And at 7:45 Eastern Daylight Time, the RobLynn Live Network's warm-up presentation will now not just be a warm-up tonight, will be a follow-through. We had roughly 112, 114 of you on last night, and that was good. We like it when we can go over 100, but it's not necessary as long as you kids get value from what we have to present.
That is right.
And let's see, it will lead up. It was going to lead up to OConnect, but at the suggestion of our friend, our mentor, I guess he's a mentor of ours, we decided to go with Ustream throughout on this one topic.
Restream.
What did I say? YouTube?
You said Ustream.
Ustream. We all stream. We all stream for ice cream. Yeah. Restream. At 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the RobLynn Live Network presentation of OConnect has been delayed, put in the can for tonight. And we will be bringing you some bells and whistles right here on Restream, and we'll play with some toys, and we'll have a good time, without a doubt.
Definitely.
And we will also have, I was going to say Grandma Bobby's cowbell, so we can alert you folks to where Oliver Nakamoto Gorman might be, or since he's been a good boy tonight, Oliver Gorman Nakamoto. All right. Then let's see. At 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time will be trivia. Please pray for Ash, his lovely wife Ashmahan, and their two handsome young men, Omar and Yusuf, also known as the Chunky Guy, as well as the tech support and O Media teams around the globe for their good health and safety. Please. Also, please send out your love, light, and prayers to all those injured or ill for a complete and speedy recovery. And we're up to 58 on our way to 108.
Yay.
Here we go. Announcements, announcements, and announcements. And yes, we are a broken record, but no, we don't want to offend you. We just want to help you. So, migration and not procrastination. Enough of this procrastination nonsense. Let's get migrated. Let's sign that NDA. Let's get your affiliate link so you can share. Check out the On Passive website. Check out the On Passive YouTube channel, if you would please. Log in regularly and surf around the OES. You'll be glad you did. You'll be tuned in, plugged in, and focused, which are all good things. Did you want to offer something?
I'm good.
You're good. All right. Well, hop on and OConnect then if you're so good. Like the one, this one that we normally do as a panelist, attendee, or even a host or a co-host. You can do it if you want to. Attend webinars and chats as time allows. Stay focused. Stay plugged in, as things, they are a-changing by the moment, by the minute. If someone needs help, you know the drill. Come on. Help one helps us all. All right. Did you want to add something before we get into tonight's topic?
You can proceed. Well, we're going to say hello to a few more people. We can't say hello to everyone, but we see right now we got We got purification and saying hello to everybody. So nice. Nice thought there. And we got Vulcan Goes here with us. Frank Rowe, he's ready for the Where is Ollie contest. And I can see that Mr. Nandan likes O Connect.
He's an O connector. Tonight we're going to have to forego, only in the interest of continuity with part 2, which tonight is part 2.
And Patricia Green says prayers for Ash Family Tech Team and the media team, etc.
Thank you, Miss Green. All right. Tonight's topic, if we may slide over so I can see the prompt, even though I know it.
Okay.
Is the second part, or part 2, part B, whatever you want to call it, in our 2-part series. The tougher the challenge, the greater the victory.
Mm-hmm.
And we are reaching nothing but victories within On Passive. Ash still has faced challenges over the last number of months, but he rises to the occasion.
And not only that, but he's always positive in what he says, and his demeanor is very upbeat. You know, even though he's gone through the ringer, it will never show. It's always a bright and positive mindset and outlook.
And that rubs off on those of us who may not be the shiny penny we should be.
Mm-hmm. True.
All right.
True.
All right. Well, it's 7:58. Normally we get ready to shove on over to the O connection, but tonight we're staying here, guys. So please stay with us. Call everybody you know, get them over here, and let's talk turkey. Let's continue where we left off. This is now part 2, part B. And we'll go into some more things that are maybe stumbling blocks, roadblocks, hurdles, issues that have to be handled. And we'll talk about how Ash handles these things. And I think you're going to be impressed because Ash Mafara he's got the mindset of a bull. He's also got the mindset of a loving, caring human being. And he's also got the mindset of we will win. We're in it to win it. It's do or die, and there's nothing in between. Wouldn't you say so?
I agree with that.
And let's talk a few other topics along the way, what might get in the way, but Ash pushes them out of the way, which is pretty cool stuff. Let's talk global expansion, okay? Well, done the On Passive way with finesse. Think about it. We're moving all over the globe, and we're doing it seamlessly. And
love it.
just plain calculation, that's the best in the world. The best. As we all know by now, Ash and team has been faced with some different regulations, some culture differences, market conditions, language has been interesting. But worry not no more, because within O Connect and other platforms within On Passive, we're going to have speech to text.
I can't wait for that.
And text to speech. And we're going to have language translation right here.
Auto language translation.
Automatic.
And Ash Mufara proudly said that the time is fast. You don't have to wait a long time to see it. It's really quick. So that's exciting.
Unlike the G company where you have to wait for them to figure out what that word really meant. All right. Let's move along a little bit. Cybersecurity threats. Not a biggie here at On Passive. And why is that? Well, how about the fact that On Passive has built its own data center? Its own data center. And there's more to come. We don't know yet. We haven't been told for sure whether the second data center or the second and the third data center are now under construction. What we do know, or what we do suspect, we might just have one under the ocean.
Oh.
Now that's just a thought.
A guess.
It's a guess, but wouldn't that be wonderful? That would keep the equipment cool and sounds like a good idea, Ash. Well, On Passive is on top of this situation and has our backs and those who do business with us. We don't want anybody to have a security leak, a security problem, when we can control that, at least the very high majority of that with our own data centers.
Yeah, you can't beat that. I mean, how many companies have their own data centers? Not many.
Some of the big boys, and now we're the new big boy on the block, and we're going to have ours.
That's something to be very proud about. And the fact that the security, when you keep your data in-house, you can't beat that. Can't beat it. That's full security.
Makes for less leaks, if any. Not too
shabby.
True. So OnPassive is on top of it, has our backs, has our fronts, has our tushies, whatever you want to say, and those who are doing business with us. So we are good to go. All right. How about, excuse me, how about environmental sustainability? We keep hearing all this hoopla about environmental situations. Well, enter Ash Mafara and company, who are concerned about the planet, not just uplifting humanity, but concerned truly about the planet.
As we all should be.
And this is another case where Ash and his band of environmentalists, his band of designers, engineers, technicians, support staff, have all things environmental controlled. They're on top of this. There's not going to be any issues with being able to sustain the environment within OnPassive and on the outside of OnPassive. Nowhere but OnPassive does this happen.
Oh, Frank wants to make sure you know the time doesn't change. Whatever you said earlier, I don't remember. Time change?
Well, yeah, the time does change on November the 5th. But if he's living in Indiana or Arizona or Hawaii, it won't change. That's
so
right.
in other words, certain locations, the time change.
Right. Frank, what state are you in? You're in the United States, right?
Yeah.
And then there are some places in India that don't change, and other countries that don't change as well.
But it always throws people off. But this year, we're going to be ready, right? We're going to be ready when we post. And
that's a matter of opinion.
We're going to try to have the time conversions correct, because every year we go through the same confusion.
Wouldn't it be nice? And I think I just saw Lystra. Hello, Miss Lystra. We're glad you're here.
Hi, Lystra.
Diona's here, and there's Lisa McBride back. Bruce Gerstein, I said hello to Diona. Elizabeth is here. Angela Leland, Vulcan, as we mentioned earlier, and Richard. Love all you beautiful men and women and children in the world from the bottom of my heart, but still, Rob, bite me. I know he left that off, but I know that's where he was going.
So nice.
With that. We love you, Richard Lamont. You are the best of
and hello,
the best.
Hello to Zara in Malaysia.
Malaysia in the house. Hello, Zara.
I really want to go to Malaysia too. And that's coming up in our future.
So we're going to go sunny Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, and then back to the Philippines.
And that's going to be March 2020.
In March. Well, it looks like someone has hopped on here. It looks like one of our favorite Ollie boy.
Yes.
Checkers
she's
is
ready
here.
To roll. She's
Thank you,
running our
Delisa.
contest. So
we appreciate you being here.
Did we do we didn't start the contest yet.
Not yet. We're not done with our small presentation.
So just hold tight, Delisa. Thank you. We'll bring you in when the contest is.
Promise.
Yeah.
Promise, 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 promise.
Yeah.
Sina is here. Mohammed's here. Hari Jaratal is here. Frank says, you're right, Rob. They passed a law to keep it the way it was. Right. I wish they would have passed a law to where everybody was on standard time.
Oh, it's too bad they keep it the way it was. I'm bummed about it. Oh, well. The time changes throw me off.
Right. And we'll be able to help everybody from around the globe with the correct time. We'll be on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Standard Time will be in Indiana, Arizona, and I think one or two other states, as well as in Canada, where Armin Hogue calls home. All right, all right, all right. Let's talk legal issues. Now, this is not my favorite, but hey, Ash knows what to do. He's got a team of fine legal counselors that play no games, and take no prisoners. They get the job done for unpassive. They get the job done for Ashmafara. Well, let's see what we have to say further about that. Okay. Ash has assembled not just the best in law, but the best in financial superstars to protect what is more than likely to be one of the largest, and I think it's much more likely than unlikely, to be the largest movement, the largest corporation on the planet, bar none. What do you think of that?
I believe that.
Well, I believe it 100%. I don't think there's any doubt about that at all. Let's talk health and safety. Now, this is something near and dear to Ash's heart, because you know what Ash does? And he's been doing this right along since we've been around, since early 2019. He supplies food and beverages and maybe a pillow for the chairs when people want to sleep over in their desk chairs, to make sure that the staffs eat properly and regularly, as well as meeting the fitness needs. So if you want to go for a walk, want to use a treadmill, want to lift some weights, it's available. Just depends on the location, and health becomes much less of an HR issue. You know, in a lot of big companies, corporations, movements, LLCs, whatever you want to call it, health is a big issue because people eat a lot of carbs, a lot of sugar, a lot of soda, a lot of lemonade with sugar.
Junk.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to have to be totally honest. Today was the first day in 3 months that I had a piece of bread. I got a sandwich along with my sons, but I only ate, what do you call it? I only ate half of one roll.
I know you're going to eat half.
Half. I ate half, but it was I can't even say it. It was a scrumptious, not as good as in Philadelphia downtown, Cynthia Brown, but it was a steak sandwich.
So you enjoyed the bread.
Oh, did I enjoy the bread? However, I got a side salad as well, and the croutons. Bye-bye, croutons. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, because that would have been like eating another piece of bread.
True.
So I stuck pretty much to the diet, Marty, if you're here tonight. And I have to take my water pill before too long, and I'll take that, and chances are I will not have gained any weight.
And hi, Keiko, who says, hello, RobLynn, with Ollie and everyone. 2 days off in a row for the first time in a long time. I overslept. Glad I made it live, though. Nice. I hope you're enjoying it.
Keiko, thank you for being here last night. She was a panelist, and we have the panel, which we're going to have tonight in just a little bit. Mm-hmm. And we're going to have the Ollie contest as well. So just bear with us while I mumble, stumble, and bumble after talking about eating that slice of bread. Oh, my goodness. And did I feel guilty? Yes.
No, don't feel guilty.
I felt guilty. Mm-hmm. And my son, Steve, says, hey, that's bread. What are you doing eating bread? Hey, that's tomatoes. What are you doing eating half a tomato? I said, well, hey, I've lost 30 pounds. Give me a break, son. So while he was eating his BLT on 4 slices of bread, because it was a club sandwich.
Double-decker.
It was a double-decker wrecker. Definitely a tummy wrecker for sure. I went my way. So I got a little bit of protein, got some cheese, got some peppers. It was good, and had a side salad.
But you don't have to feel guilty when you indulge. You got to enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Is that why we bought a second cheesecake in 1 week at Costco?
Exactly.
The size of this bad boy, it's 4 pounds. Mm-hmm. This cheesecake is 4 pounds. It has icing on the top, very good icing. It's not buttercream. It's that whipped cream icing on top. And that's an Ollie boy favorite. Ollie likes the icing. And it's a little sweet for me. So, Ollie, knock yourself out, buddy. All right, got a couple more things we want to mention. We'll go into the Ollie Boy contest. We'd like to see your answers to the Ollie Boy question. Only problem is I didn't ask the Ollie Boy question. So the Ollie Boy question is this. What has been the worst of situations where you had to come back strong? In other words, what has been the worst situation that maybe you faced, but you came back strong and you overcame? Just like Ash does on a daily
Oh
basis.
gosh.
He's a warrior. You know, I've never met Ash. Did he have boots on when he had his suit on when you met him in Boston?
I didn't notice boots.
You didn't notice boots?
No.
Okay, because he has to walk through some mierda. That's for you, Myra. Mierda. And for you, Pedro. He walks through a lot of that stuff. But you know what? He keeps on ticking. He's better than a Timex watch. He takes a licking and he keeps on ticking. You can't beat that.
No, not
That
at
is
all.
good stuff. Now, the updates, everybody pretty much went over. If you have any questions about updates as far as the exact dates on when things are going to be available, we don't know, but we know it's days, not weeks, or maybe a week or so with the crypto in and out, as well as the cash in and out through credit cards and debit cards. So sit tight. Good things are happening.
Yeah.
We're less than a week away
November.
from November, which will be truly the THEE, all in caps,
Mm-hmm.
the month to remember.
Yeah, I think November is going to be a big month for us all.
And let's see, Jamila sounds good. I'm practicing no meat, 85% successful, not too shabby. Good stuff, Jamila. All right, let's finish up here. We talked about health and safety concerns where Ash supplies food and drink and maybe an extra chair if they want to lay down between chairs, exercise stuff, a good work environment. It's all good. Now, how about innovation and product development? Now, there can be some stumbling blocks here. If you want to be the class one, as Ash is, innovator in the world of IT, you got to be willing to take a lick here and there. In other words, not everybody's going to be happy, with what you're doing or what we're doing. So you're going to hear from some people on that. And as you know, we've had naysayers out there in the world, but you know what? They're burying themselves. Here's another shovelful of dirt for you folks. And we won't mention you by name because why would we waste our time? You're just a bunch of fools. So, and that being said, I said it in a nice way. I didn't say the A word or the S word or the F word. You're just fools. At any rate,
hi, Gemma.
Gemma's here along with Lystra.
Yeah.
All right, you got here just in time for me to say the F word. How nice.
The two sisters are here.
Yep, we love them both and we appreciate everything they do around the On Passive landscape for sure. And Gemma saying hello to folks. And Lisa says, I'm in right now. On Passive is my life. Yeah. All right. And for those of you who thought we were going to Connect 15 minutes ago,
we're staying here.
We're staying right here, only for continuity's sake, so we don't lose anybody tonight as we finish talking.
And Isabel agrees with us. Big November to remember.
And I think Marty has said it. Red has said it. Wait a minute. Here's Greg Hill. November will be 4 years.
Yay.
For me. Hello, Rob and Lynn, and all here. Greg, we're glad you're here. We hope you're on the straight and narrow road to recovery, brother. No bumps for you, brother. Just get 100%. We need you, brother.
But November is his 4-year anniversary.
That's terrific stuff. That's good stuff.
Congratulations.
All right, we talked about innovation and product development, how people are kind of out to get you if you're the lead dog and that kind of stuff. Well, not to worry. We got long-term sustainability. And On Passive has always looked to the future. In other words, we just push through. There's no stopping us, as Ash has said. There's no stopping us now. It's all ahead full. We're taking no prisoners, and we're marching on to the next new top. Now, how easy is that to catch on to? Easy peasy. Ashes look to the future from 20 years ago. And there is Spiro saying, Opa! All right, Opa! I'm with you, brother. And Delisa now knows how to chat in the chat and not in the private chat. So that's a good thing.
Good job.
And we're moments away from telling you that we're gaining on the big dogs, big time. There were over 5,000 CEOs. Now get this one. I forgot to mention this earlier. 5,000 CEOs from some of the biggest conglomerates, companies, massive movements, LLCs, you name it. You name it. And we pass on to them some of the greatest information about our physical products. And they, and this is a quote from Ash, many of those 5,000 signed up for on passive. How classy is that? Now, these are guys that don't have to do that. You know, they're making their $1 million or $2 million or $3 million, but they signed up for on passive because they believe in Ash. They believe in us. They believe in his vision, that it's full of value, and we're all going to march on to victory. Mm-hmm. So finishing big up, victory. If we may, as far as sustainability itself, we're going to gain a larger and larger portion of the digital world. And if any of you remember back when Ash scribbled on the whiteboard for me, I had said IT and this, that, and the other, and he says, no. It's capital I, small t. We're going to own it, all of it. 7.5 billion users we just found out today. That's of the internet. A lot. 7.5 billion. Let's say half of those people take 2 products. Do you know where that puts us as founders?
At the top,
very good spot. Ew, we like being at the tippy top of the next new top. So let's all remember this, if we may, please, please, please. We're one family. We say this every night. We're a team. We're with a team of professionals around the globe who have nothing better to do than have our interest at heart. Now, how nice is that? How many big movements, big companies, big corporations have you in mind, me in mind? I would say it's anywhere from 0 to 5.
Yeah.
0 to 5.
It's scarce.
And that's it. Very scarce. And here's Francis Tay with a super sticker. Francis. Thank you very much. And he says, oh no, that's the pair jumping around and saying that we're amazing. Don't know about the amazing part, Francis. That may have been a typo there, but thank you for the super sticker, brother. We love you. And if we hope your daughters, that we saw the pictures of your daughter's recital or musical or a symphony. It looked like a symphony they were playing. Yeah. And you have something to be very proud of. She's a wonderful young lady, and nothing gets in her way. And I know that for sure, Francis. And she's a chip off your block and your wife's.
And he's a good dad. You know, that's his
priority. Stop it. How do you know that?
Because he loves
that was another stop it. I'm going to hear from Sharon Kuhn now. Sorry, Francis.
He's a good dad.
He is a good dad.
He treasures his children, and you know they're lucky to have him as a dad.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
One team of professionals around the globe working for you. We said that. Mm-hmm. One massive movement, and finally, we are one on passive. So get that in your self.
In your heart, Feel your soul.
Feel it. We're one on passive. We're marching on to new tops that have never been seen before. We could go back and talk about all the new tops and all the extravaganzas and all the light shows and the this and the that. But now we're cutting to the chase, kids. We're talking apples. We're talking mega apples. We're talking a floodgate of people coming in on passive. This is no joke. This is no game. This is the real deal. We are a brick and mortar big time brick and mortar with I don't know how many offices by now. I don't know how many data centers other than I know we got one and maybe more.
Well, yeah, at least a second, maybe more after that too.
I'm spitting all over myself. I'm so excited. I'm trying to keep it away from you. I'm not contagious, so at this point.
Oh,
So
that's fine.
I think it's time. Look at this. We went 45 minutes straight with a little this and a little that.
That's pretty good.
And what we can do now is do the Ollie contest. If you want, you're the boss.
Sure.
Okay, and what does it take to do the Ollie contest? We need to slide to the side.
Don't make your guesses yet. Wait till I ring Grandma
Bobby's cowbell.
Okay.
Hello, Dawn. Glad you're here. And Jillian. There it is. Wow. That is one classy background.
Nice.
Let's have Grandma Bobby's cowbell, s'il vous plaît.
Okay, let's see how far behind I
And no,
am.
that's not in France,
Okay,
even though I spoke French.
Let me scan the chat because we are a few minutes behind in the chat. Okay, so here we go with Grandma Bobby's bell. I'm going to highlight one comment and then you make your guesses.
What are you putting the bell in my face and ringing it
No, I was
for?
trying to ring it in the middle of the space.
Oh, I
between our
just thought
two
it
heads.
was to get my attention. All
No
right.
problem.
I got it. Paul Little's here. Kim Mills is here. Sybil's here. John Barilla's here.
Yay.
Man, the gang is pouring in. We're up to 106 of you kids now.
Yay.
That's not too
shabby.
Woohoo, doggies. Thank you.
And we have the spotlighted comment today is Roy Davies, who says, USA, Florida. Hello, RobLynn, my great friend. So now you can go ahead and make your guesses. Let's see who's going to be the first to guess.
Oh, it'll be a Frank, or it might even be
How'd you know?
Irena.
It's Frank.
Frank Rowe looks like columns from the Temple of Artemis. Jarash Jordan. That's a very good guess. All right, let's see who else we got. Ann McLemore.
Aloha, Ann. She says Greece.
Could be Greece. Looks like ruins.
Hi, Lake Deka.
And that was Isabel says Greece. And Irena says the Temple of Artemis in Jordan, the best preserved Roman ruins. Nice.
Very nice.
Thank you for that. And Lynn went ahead and highlighted your comment. Thank you. And Isabel said Greece.
Hello, Lake Deka.
She's saying hello to everyone. Hello, Lake
Don
Dega.
says Rome.
Roma. Could it be Roma, Italy? And we've got some more guesses.
Says wow, wow. Very
wow,
cute.
wow. Okay.
Very cute. Hello, my global family from Olasumbo, Kuye.
All right, Olasumbo.
All right. And Rachel, her guess is Greece.
Greece. Could it be Greece?
We'll see. Maybe.
Minaj is here. Kay Kiko is here. Gayling Matthews in the house. Thank you, Gayling.
Hi, Gayling. And Rita Mani says, hashtag unpassive Ash Mufar, sir. Hashtag RobLynn. Hashtag RobLynn Live Show. Hashtag all global leaders. Hashtag all unpassive family members. Hashtag bright future. Very nice.
All good. Fatima is here. Spiro says Greece. Good guess, brother. And Richard Lamont says Greece.
Okay.
Not the song Greece, Richard. The country Greece.
Hi, hello, Rajesh.
Rajesh is here. And Italy or Rome, according to Pat Green, Patricia Green. Good guess. Jordan says Melanie Marcano. All right, Mel, thank you very much for that guess.
Hello, Edward Pierre.
Edward Pierre in the house.
Gemma
Ramaki says Greece. Could it be Greece? Yes, could be. And Sina says Greece.
Sifu Francis Tay says Italy.
Italy from Sifu Francis.
Chandan
says Jordan.
And hello to Manoj. Hope you're well.
And Manoj says hello to everybody.
And Rajesh says hello to everyone as well.
All right, a lot of hellos here. Is that it on the guesses?
No. Keiko says Greece.
Greece. Could it be Greco? Greece.
Gay Ling says Athens, Greece.
It's a good guess.
And we have, let's see if we got more guesses. Lots of hellos today. Beautiful emoji greetings to people from Yin Yang. See how beautiful they are? Really appreciate
For
it.
sure.
Cynthia Deering says Greece. Isabel says, I said Greece, but it is not Greece. You can change your guess.
You can, with multiple guesses are okay here at RobLynn Live.
And John Barilla says Temple of Artemis, Jordan.
Jordan, I think the evil twin has been added again.
And Gavin says he thinks it's Sydney, Australia.
Could it be Sydney? Could be. All right, are we ready now?
Let's have more guesses so people can finish their guessing. Anne says, looks like Ollie is eating baklava. And we have France saying Greece.
France says Greece.
Good guess, John Barilla says Frank Rowe. And Jillian says, we are going #boom.
And John Barilla says, Armin Hogue, you're in the house. We're glad you're here, brother. Greg Lakin says, Jordan. And Jillian says, we're going boom. Boom, baby. Boom.
Amar Chan has emojis for everybody.
Thank you, Amar Chan. We're glad you're here.
And Delissa says she's running our contest today. And she says, hello, everyone from Destin, Florida.
Destin, Florida, up in the Panhandle. All right.
And we have a Vikash here. Hi.
Hello, Vikash. Glad you're here. Eti Komaraski is here. We're glad you're here too. Again.
Armin says Italy, I'd say.
All right. Armin says Italy.
My evil twin is at it again, says John Barilla, stealing the answer. He's almost always correct when he swipes it.
Oh, yeah. That's how those evil twins are, John.
And we have Jillian, who says Greece.
Could it be Greco? Greece.
Ooh. And Greg Lakin says Jordan.
Okay.
More guesses. John Barilla says, Armin, you're here. Hello.
All right, Armin.
Frank Rose says John. Ha 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 ha. Sadananda says, so no problem to enter there. Hello, RobLynn. I think he meant no problem.
No problem.
And Larry says, okay, I'll say Greece. You're talking me into it.
That could be baklava there. It looks like some baklava.
And Delissa says, Ollie's telling all of you great guesses. All right. And if it's not Greece, it must be lard. LOL says Greg. Let's bring Delissa in now.
And there's another super sticker from Rachel. Rachel Violet, thank you. Would you say thank you?
Oh, thank you, Rachel.
I got thank you, remember?
He knows how to sign. Thank you. Thank you. All right, where were we? This is Delissa Christie, and she's here to run our contest. She's busy getting her information ready to post for us. And Etty, in the meantime, says, hi, Robin, Lynn, hi, everyone. Happy weekend.
It is the weekend. Tonight is Saturday night, and here we are at home.
And Angela says, hi to Delissa. That's nice.
All right, Delissa.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay.
Is Ollie ready?
I think so. Momoto's still guessing. He says, Greece is my guess. And Delissa says to everybody, no cheating. There it is. No, wait. I missed it. Oh,
okay.
No cheating, she says.
Okay. Here we. You ready?
Ready.
Okay, so the correct answer is Jerash, Jordan, and it is known for its ancient and well-preserved Roman ruins. Jerash provides a fascinating glimpse into the historic legacy of the Roman Empire in the Middle East region. Ollie would like to know if anyone has visited here to please comment in the comments. And in addition to Ollie, Robin, Lynn are munching on baklava. I'm sure you're all ready for a snack by now, or maybe some coffee. I don't know, tea.
Sounds good to
I'm
me.
ready for a coffee, but I've been I mentioned that, but I'll mention it again. Thank Rachel. Rachel, thank you.
Thank you again.
Rachel.
We see your super sticker.
Very nice, Rachel. Thank you.
And the winners are the first boy man is Frank Rowe, and the first lady is Irina, Then we have Shandon, John, and Greg. So a lot of great guesses. Thank you
Wow.
all for participating.
Wonderful.
Yeah, good
stuff.
guesses. Everybody knew that was baklava, but they didn't know if the baklava was in Jordan as well. But I think it is. It's served in quite a few different places. Carmela Schwartz is here. Hello, Carmela. Shalom to you. Shabbat shalom. Let's see. Oh, it's already sundown. No more Shabbat shalom to you, but shalom.
And she says, hashtag OConnect.
OConnect. Thanks for finding us here, Carmela. We were going to go to OConnect, but our advisor, one of our executive directors, we have 6 executive directors, suggested that we stick with since we're doing basically the same topic, stumbling blocks and how we get through them at On Passive. Part 2, that we stick with the same platform. So that's what we did.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for that, for doing the contest for us. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Where are the dogs? I don't see the doggies.
They're here. I shut the door. They were barking.
Oh, okay.
Annabelle doesn't have her bow in. She looks like a afro.
So cute.
See if they want to come in.
Well, okay. We'll wait for her to get the pups.
In the meantime, we see some lovely content, comments from the crowd here. Thank you so much. Carmela says, hashtag Carmela Fire Love on Passive.
All right, Carmela Schwartz.
John Barilla says, my Eric twin has done it again. Sometimes it pays off to be evil.
I think he meant evil twin, but that's okay there, Tin Man.
Oh, yeah, evil twin. I read it as Eric twin.
We're up to 115. Is there any way we can do 120 tonight, maybe 130? That would be pretty cool. David Switzer in the house. Greg Hill, Carmela. Oh, the gang's flowing in. Oh, and what we're going to do next is we're going to do some more panel stuff. So we'd like to hear your thoughts on maybe what was your worst experience that you had to overcome. That was Ollie's question tonight. Ah, there she is.
And Melanie, so cute with the bow. So adorable.
Come here, Axel. Don't beat her up. Come here.
Oh, this is the excited boy, right? Hi, sweetie.
Look, Axel. Look, say hi to Ollie.
Hi.
Axel, look, you and Ollie are the same color.
You'd rather bark and move along. And Mel says you missed her name, Delissa, but that's okay. We know she's the first girl here at On Passive. She said Jordan as well.
All right, no problem.
Thank you, Mel.
It's hard to keep track of all the
And we do need some more likes. How many likes do we have? Is anybody keeping track of the likes? That's what we want.
Oh, we would like thumbs up if you can, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber, please.
We're still taking subscribers because get this now, OConnect's going to be allowed, it looks like, per Mr. Mafara, to be streamed out. Live streaming through OConnect. So that's pretty exciting stuff.
It's coming up soon.
We'll be on YouTube, and we'll be likely on Twitter. We might even be on Facebook and a couple others. So
for sure.
Look for us there.
We need more likes, says Melanie Marcano.
Yes, she did.
So all you got to do is give it a thumbs up. If you're in YouTube, that's where we want the thumbs up.
Okay,
if you're not there, come over to YouTube. We have a bunch of people on Facebook and also on LinkedIn. Come on over. You go to YouTube, you click on search for RobLynn Live. That's the name of our channel, and you'll see this show right now on our channel.
That's good stuff.
And hello to Helen. Hi.
Helen de la Bastida.
And we have
Bastide.
Ume Habiba.
Ume is here. Hello, Ume. Pat Green is here. What do you mean 94 likes? How can we have less likes than we got people? There ain't no way. So everybody, give us a thumbs up if you don't mind. Give us a thumbs down, but click the like button. Whatever you got to do, just do it. We got to get some likes going here.
So far, Camilla and Richard Lamont that want to come in. And
did you already announce the Me program?
Oh, I didn't.
Well, they obviously are seasoned veterans.
Yeah. Okay.
And know that. So Carmela will be joining us.
There's no ticker in this
ticker? No.
platform. Type me, if
Me.
you want to be on the panel.
Cheru. Greg Hill sees 100 likes. Well, that's not too shabby.
Yeah.
And let's see who else is going to
what
be
I'll
a
do
me,
is
me, me,
I
me
have
person.
the link, so I'm going to give it to you guys
How are you going to do the links? Send them out?
on Messenger.
Messenger? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think almost everybody's on your Messenger.
And if you're not in Messenger, I can easily email you.
Okay.
Or, yeah, it shouldn't be hard.
Melanie Marcano would like to come
Okay.
to the panel.
So we got you, Richard.
And Carmela. And Little Ricky.
Carmela.
Little Richard would like to.
And Mel, right?
Melanie Marcano would love to. I don't know about love to. She'd like to. Let's not get too crazy. Mistress Rena is here. We're glad you're here, madam.
Oh, hi, Rena.
Thank you for being here. We miss you
Love
when
you.
we don't see you, and we're glad you're here.
Okay.
Is it Mistress Rena that's taking care of her mom?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
she's a good daughter.
blessings to your mom. You're a
Blessings
wonderful
and-
daughter.
John would like to join.
John Barilla,
Okay.
Mr. Barilla. Okay, John. Me with John Barilla. And I know you're missing this, so we might as well go ahead and say it. You can get anything that you want at Ashmavar's restaurant.
Oh, that was different.
Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. You changed the melody a bit.
Well, that's how we do it.
Yeah, change it up, man.
We don't want anybody to figure us out here.
John is funny. He says, me, I'll leave my evil twin in the closet. Hi, sweetie pie with the pretty bow.
Oh, there she is.
Oh.
There she is.
Oh, such a sweetheart. She's good about just sitting with you. Oh.
There's, let's see, Richard's here. And Mel is here. All right. Hello, everybody.
Yay.
Glad you're here. Richard, you got your headset on. All right. That's good.
And Helen is saying we have 103 likes. Thank you, Helen.
That's not too shabby. 103 likes with 109 people here.
We got
That's
you,
cool.
John. Just go to the Messenger. I put it there, John.
It's in your message, Mr. Barilla.
If I missed you guys, make sure you say me again. And Greg says, I moved back home from living around Montpelier, Bahrain, and Northfield for years since I lost my driver's license and my heaven sent air business thanks to a fine, and I had to go back home. Oh, okay. I hope you're enjoying being home.
Home is where the heart is, for sure.
Oh, Menachem would like to too. So can you give him the link?
Carmela, can you pass
I don't think
the link?
I don't think I
Link?
have him on Messenger, so you can share that link with him, please.
All right.
And we see that John Barilla is in
The Tin Man
the
has made the
house.
dance. All
There
right,
he
Tin Man.
is. Oh, thank you, Rachel. She says you have a good night.
Good night, Rachel.
Love you for all that you do for us. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Patricia Green says me, and this time she's gonna have sound. I know she will.
Oh, she will?
Yes, she's
All
gonna
right.
have sound. We're thinking.
Richard, are you in Alabama or back in Canada?
Okay, Patricia, check your messenger.
What is that?
Thank you, Keith Lee.
Strawberry
It's very nice.
cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake.
What kind? Strawberry?
Yeah.
Oh, I want some of that. Oh,
Richard, we got on Monday of this past week,
okay,
late in
Cynthia.
the day, I went and got a 3.5, 4-pound cheesecake from Costco. Okay, very good. Icing, the whole bit. It's gone as of yesterday.
It's
And
so
yesterday, before the other one was gone, I was required, or it was requested of me to get another 4-pound cheesecake. So you'd think we'd weigh 400 pounds, but the carbs in it, if you don't eat the crust, aren't too bad. You can eat the whole pie right in front of me. See why?
Yep, and then Melissa says hashtag shabby.
None of this is shabby at all. There's wait a minute, we got 2 Barillas in tonight.
John, make up your mind. Which one? Which one do you want to come in with?
Now he's at 1.
Oh, now you're back to 1. Okay, no problem. All right, we got 195 likes. It's going up. That's wonderful.
195 likes. Now we're cooking with gasoline.
Wow.
Carmela Schwartz in the house from Israel. Hello, Carmela.
Hi, Veronica.
Carmela, do you need to keep your camera off?
Veronica.
All right, Veronica in the house. Are you sending that over to Menahem, Carmela?
Super voice. RobLynn Live, congratulations, says Irena. Thank
Who's
you.
got a superb voice? Not me.
Patricia Green, did you pick up the link? It's in your messenger.
Hey,
You get it from
hello?
Messenger.
Do you hear
Carmela,
me?
yeah,
The
you're
next
on.
Friday will come soon.
Menahem, we don't have
Yes, I
his
said
messenger.
he said he will come soon. He is with his grandchild for a few minutes.
Okay. all
Okay,
right.
we love Menahem too.
Delissa says to Richard, I
Welcome.
am from Alabama.
Alabama, Delissa, and she lives in Destin, not too far from the border.
Hey, good.
Greg Lakin coming to the panel. Oh, we're going to have a good-sized panel tonight.
Oh, wow. Not lovely. Okay, Greg, you got it
I
in your
sent him the link.
Okay, tell him to don't wait too long because we can have total of 10 of us, including Rob and me. So 9 additional in order to, that's what they can.
Well, Restream only allows the. Yeah.
If somebody really good, if somebody really good wants to come on, you can toss me off. I'm around a lot, so hey, if somebody you want to get that doesn't get to come on much, you can just bump me and bring them on.
Well, everybody's good, so you won't be here much longer.
Yes, I'll be gone a little. Hey, look at my nice photograph. One of my photographs that I take.
Beautiful.
I got that last night. We were talking, and I put it up there, so I thought I'd leave it on for tonight.
That's not Fifth Avenue, is it?
No, that's actually 3rd Avenue. I took this picture right from where I live, St. Mark's Place, as I was crossing 3rd Avenue to come to my block. I happened to look to my
Oh, happened.
left, and I saw that rainbow. So I quickly, and then as soon as I got to the other side of the street, it disappeared. So that was neat that I got that so quickly.
Wow. And Richard says to Delissa, I'm in Sheffield, Alabama.
Sheffield, Alabama. It gets cold in Sheffield there.
It does.
Not as cold as Canada.
So Bruce, I sent your the link to you in WhatsApp. Bruce Gerstein.
All right, Bruce Almighty, also known as Cousin Brucey.
All right.
And oh man, are we having some fun?
Anybody else? Say
tonight.
me if you want to come.
Let's see. We didn't say hello to Mel yet. Mel, what are you doing? Talk to us.
Oh, wait. Yeah, she can. You can just speak. Yeah, she's good.
Go ahead, Mel. Mel, can you hear us?
And Keiko says, John Barilla, I was going to ask you to show the pic today. So perfect timing. Yeah. Patricia says, hello to everyone. Oh, let's see. Let me find her. Okay, there's Patricia.
Pat Green in the house. Hello, madam.
Hi, everybody.
Yay!
Glad you're here.
There's
It sounds like you
sound.
got audio and
That
video.
microphone is working tonight.
Wow.
Great. I'm not touching it. That's great.
Always best. Mel, can you talk now? Go ahead.
She's trying to, I think. Can you hear us, Mel? Cynthia Deering, we sent you the link in Messenger.
Cynthia Deering coming to the panel?
Yeah, she has to go to
Fine.
Messenger. Cynthia, go to Messenger. I sent it to you. That's how we bring people in. You can't just click a button and bring people in on this.
We can only have 3 more
Okay.
for now.
Yeah.
But we can move it
You know what? I swear I left my evil twin in the closet, but I hope that that Melanie doesn't have, I hope that she hasn't got the same problem, tonight with the mic thing.
Oh, Menahem's here. Yay. Menahem's here, honey.
Hi, Menahem. Glad you're here, brother.
Wonderful to have you here. And
Hi, how are you?
Good. Thank you.
We're good. We're good.
And
my God, I can't hear
I'm
nothing.
gonna say hi, Richard. Hi, John Barilla. Nice photo, Mr. Tin Man. Pardon my
Okay.
error in capitals. I can't type. Melanie Marcano. Hello.
All right, Armin is
Hello,
in
hello.
the house. Wow, we have a nice panel.
My mic is my evil twin. Thank you.
Okay,
Oh my
Cynthia Deering, Lynn sent you the
Are you
link.
guys
And
able to hear me?
we can hear you now, Mel. Go ahead.
Yes,
No, I
Keiko,
can't hear
come.
anything
Next
at all.
level, come, Keiko.
Go
This
ahead,
is
Mel.
weird. Is that my sound playing my mic? Let me check something.
Check,
What?
check. 1, 2, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check.
Thank you, Greg. Greg did a post in LinkedIn. I didn't have a chance to look, but thank you very much for posting the link. Appreciate you.
Greg Hill, thank you, brother.
Thank you. Sorry I didn't look.
Appreciate that very much.
We got hectic. All right, so Keiko wants to know if she can come in. She certainly can.
Yeah. Come on in, Keiko.
So she has
From
the link.
Japan.
We gave you the link. Cynthia Deering, go to your messenger. Get the link there, please.
Delissa said that if the panel fills up, she'll be glad to drop by.
Oh, that's kind of you.
Very kind of you, Delissa.
Okay, I now see
3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you.
Okay,
We
room
still-
for 2 more.
Yeah, we got 2 more slots. Oh, my mic again. Oh.
Can you hear me now, Lynn?
Yeah. What did you do to make it work?
You're audible.
I unplugged. I unplugged. I took it off my headset.
Okay, it's good without your headset. Yeah. I think easier without the headset.
Okay. So I don't know if everybody heard us earlier, but we stayed on a restream tonight only because this was part 2 of a 2-part series. And we didn't want to confuse people by trying to go from, not that it's confusing, but go from restream over to O Connect tonight.
Yeah.
And it looked like we were able to go in. We did an O Connect between the 2 of us, checking the sound out. So it looks like it's back. So that's good stuff. So if you want to do a U Connect, how about an O Connect?
Veronica says you're loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
She hears Patricia loud and clear. Good. Not too shabby, says Sadananda. 117.
Not bad.
All right.
Not too shabby.
Best wishes to all the panelists from Chandan. How nice.
Chandan is in the house. Very good.
Hello, Mohammed.
Cynthia Deering is here. Do you want to do something with her mic?
Oh, and Keiko's here too.
Keiko's here. I see Keiko.
Everybody's mic is unmuted.
Okay, so everybody can just speak at will. Just kind of raise your hand and tell us you're going to be next up on The Price is Right. Go ahead, Keiko.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're audible, as they say in India. You're audible.
Glad I'm audible here.
Very good.
Thank you for having me here again. And it seems I've kind of addicted to be on the panel. It feels
What?
good.
Oh, I'm
Addicted.
so glad to hear. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is an addiction. Carmela, Melanie, they'll tell you it's an addiction, and it's getting to be an addiction for Pat. It's always been an addiction for John. You know.
And Mel.
Yeah.
It's
I'm on the RobLynn Live Oct now.
It
I
kind
took
of
the
grows
pill
on
and I
you.
can't get up.
Oh, funny, the RobLynn Live Oct.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. You're quite welcome, Keiko. She says,
now I can't hear anything.
yay.
What's wrong with my mic?
All right, Keiko.
Ooh, and we have 120 now, according to Greg
My
Hill.
mic.
Thank you.
Wow.
Can't hear anything.
The house is full.
Does anybody want to share anything about maybe something that you've gone through? We talked about it last night, but maybe a little more of a major stumbling block that you were able to roll right over.
It could be just a minor stumbling block, just something that you overcame, a challenge that you overcame, or I guess that's it, overcame. Yeah. Okay.
So now I've been overruled, so it can be major or minor.
Yeah, it can be major or minor. Doesn't matter.
Go ahead, John.
Everybody's unmuted and their backgrounds are quiet, so it's fine if you're unmuted. No problem. Let's speak.
Why am I not hearing?
I had to unmute. Wait a minute. Am I unmuted now?
I want to speak something
go ahead.
about
Oops. There
I
goes.
have a challenge to go to ecosystem.
Let me check.
What was that, Carmela? Say it again, please.
I have something problem with the ecosystem.
You have echo?
No, I used to go in. Now you ask me the OTP. I don't know why.
Okay.
Oh, to log in, you're having trouble logging in?
Yes, he asked me OTP.
It's asking for an OTP. That's unusual, but
Probably some work going on behind the scenes, I think, Carmela.
yeah. Let me know tomorrow or today in your neighborhood. Send me a text and I'll call you and we'll figure it out.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Your personal check is welcome, by the way.
And by the way, Robert, we are staying on YouTube. We're staying on YouTube, Robert Price, so we're not going to Old Connect, just so you know. So maybe one of you can post, somebody here can post that we're staying on YouTube.
Yeah, I was doing that. I put it in a few times down below because earlier, you know how we come on earlier, Yin Yang and I was telling everybody, hey, we're going to do a Connect tonight. And then I said, but just in case, pay attention because you never know. We might stay here tonight. I had no idea you were going to stay here. So I did do that earlier, but we can say it right now. Tell people, hey, folks, we're here. We're staying right here. Anyway. So could I do I had another challenge thing and I didn't get to say it there because I had trouble unmuting my mic all of a sudden. But I can give you another one tonight. The challenge that I overcame, so to speak. And this would have to do with myself as an actor. Quite a few years ago, all mine seem to be from a long time ago, but at any rate, a few years back, I had a friend who had a connection to a director, and that director was seeing people for a play that he was doing. And this friend of mine told me that I could go and speak to this director because he was holding interviews. And so I didn't really prepare anything, although you usually have a monologue or something that you can do. You know, you have a couple things that you do as audition pieces. But I hadn't done what I usually have to do as an audition. It had been a while. I hadn't gone over it. I hadn't done it. And since it was supposed to be an interview, I just went because I had this friend that said, hey, he'll be expecting you. Well, I went to the interview. And then I went into the room and I sat down. I started to talk to the director. And he said, well, hey, do a monologue for me. And I was like, oops. Oh. And I could have done it. I mean, I could have done it. But I'm somebody that I always like to be prepared. And I didn't even look it over or think about it. So I didn't want to just do it from my memory since I didn't really refresh myself. And I said, oh, gee, well, I'd really rather not because I'm really not quite prepared at the moment to do a monologue. And that was like a big mistake because I got a lecture. I got a lecture from this director. He kind of scolded me. And I could tell by what he was saying, boy, you have no chance. You got no chance with this gentleman. Forget it. You just blew it, my friend. So I did blow it. I had no chance to get into the production. And so I left that audition very dejected. I was very upset with myself that I didn't go ahead and just give it a try. I could have done it. What are you trying to be? Oh, I'm not quite prepared. But that's what this gentleman said to me. He just scolded me. He said, you actors, you got to be prepared. And I won't say everything he said to me. Anyway, that afternoon, after thinking I was just going to quit, I'm not going to do this anymore. I was pretty young back then. I was very dejected, very depressed by it. And I said, you know what? You shouldn't even be doing this. Boy, that guy is right. He's right. You shouldn't be doing this. Then, however, I saw another open call for an audition in the paper that I used, the notices that there are auditions. And so I went to this open call. And that was a completely different experience because even though I still hadn't practiced that monologue or whatever. I have a couple I do, but I hadn't practiced anything. I went anyway, and they asked for a monologue. And I got up and I did the monologue. I didn't care whether I said, you know what, I could do the thing. Why am I not ready to do it? So I went ahead, gave the monologue, and they liked me so much that they not only cast me, I did a show, I became a member of their company, and for about 5 years, I did quite a number of shows with that particular company. And if I hadn't gone, if I'd really just listened and let that first director really, of course, it wasn't his fault. I was just, not prepared. Anyway, I went, I got the job, and I got a relationship with that company for about 5 years. And that was a really good thing. So I just thought that was something I overcame, even though I was, hesitant to do it. So there's a story, overcoming a challenge.
Good stuff.
That's a good one.
Good stuff. Menahem, have you got another video you'd like to share? Have you got one dialed up? I knew you would. All right. Love to see it. Love to see it. We love sharing, what people are doing. So
You got to hit the share screen button.
just hit the share screen button and away we go.
How can I can put the link? 1 minute.
All I know is you can
Wait.
click the share screen. That's the only way I know with this platform.
I have to get into the YouTube. 1 minute.
Okay. Hello to everybody here. I love the active chat.
Chat's flying by. Utam is here. Kim Mills is still here. And Chris Tiazone is here.
Yeah, I just saw Chris. I saw him in there. Yeah.
Very nice.
Wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
I copied the link because I copied the link to the chat. Maybe you can.
Can you share it? Should be able.
Yeah. I send the link in the chat, in the private chat.
Yeah, I see that. So
You
now,
see it?
Yeah,
She copied it.
there's a share screen. Let me see what we have. Okay.
Lynn may be able to share it.
The drama, the tension is building. Will we get the video?
Choose. I can share the Chrome tab, the window, or the entire screen. So what do? I don't know how.
I don't know how to share screen here.
Because we haven't really done that in Restream much, so I don't know how. All I know is you can share the screen. If you click the share screen button.
Oh, wait a minute.
To the right of the camera button.
Okay.
I think invite. That's what.
But where I put the.
I found out what it is. Lynn,
Yeah.
you press on the plus button where it says add source. When you click on that, it says share your presentation.
Edit source.
Add source.
Yeah.
Because share screen is when you're going to share a screen with someone, but you're sharing a presentation, you add source.
Okay.
Drive.
Okay. Yeah. Somebody's trying.
Menahem, beside the share screen, there's a plus.
Yes.
The plus sign.
Yeah, and in the presentation.
It's under add source. Yeah.
And presentation. Now
yeah.
upload.
Show your.
Upload.
Yeah. Does it work? It means that OConnect is more user friendly. And we want to say thank you to Mirza.
Mirza, thank you for that super sticker. Very nice, a super chat. Thank you. Appreciate it from our heart to yours, brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
But where upload the MP4?
Oh, I don't know.
It's only JPG, you know. Let me play with it.
There's a option. It says you can add to your stream a local video, share a video file from your computer. Maybe that's the one. Local video, maybe.
From the presentation?
From the plus sign that says add to your stream. Then there's local video, not presentations, but local video.
Extra
In the
camera.
meantime-
I have only two different, extra camera and presentation.
Oh, okay, then that's the only two choices you have. You can share when we get to OConnect. We'll be back to OConnect shortly. Just tonight we're here, Menahem.
Wait. Now 1 minute.
I swear it's not my evil twin. I've got him locked up in the closet, so he's not messing around.
Important of web analytics.
Yeah, Cynthia Deering, are you able to say hello? Unmute and say hello while you're here.
This is from 2 days ago. Did you see it?
Okay. It says Menahem is trying to share. Add him as a guest here, and I said here, add you as a guest. So I did. I said yes. No, I don't.
Oh,
there it is. Okay, I see it.
Analytics. Imagine having a
Here we
crystal
go, here we
ball for
go.
your website. That's what web analytics is. It gathers, analyzes, and reports data from your site, helping you understand how your visitors behave. Want to know which pages are hot and which are not? Web
Click full
analytics has
screen.
got you covered. It's all about making data-driven decisions to supercharge your website. Why does the web matter? But wait, why is web analytics so crucial? Well, it's your secret weapon to understanding user behavior, measuring performance, targeting your audience, and enhancing user experiences. Get ready for improved website performance, higher conversion rates, and better user engagement, all thanks to web analytics, the top tools. And the best part? There's an array of tools out there. From OTracker's cutting edge capabilities to Google Analytics' vast insights, you're spoiled for choice. Adobe Analytics, Matomo, and Mixpanel also bring their A-game to the table. It's like having a buffet of options to suit your business needs. OTracker, the game changer. But what if we told you that OTracker by OnPassive is the crown jewel of web analytics? Real-time data, visitor tracking, heat maps. It's a powerhouse of insights. With OTracker, you'll uncover the secret patterns of user behavior. It's like having X-ray vision for your website. Plus, those heat maps and visitor identification, they're your secret weapons for content optimization and boosting conversion rates. Conclusion: in a world where data is king, OTracker by OnPassive reigns supreme. It's the ultimate tool for taking your online presence to the next level. Don't get left behind in the digital age. Embrace the power of web analytics and watch your business soar. Ready to make your mark online? Hit that like button, scan the QR in the video, or click the subscribe button to stay updated on more innovative solutions. And let's dive into the world of web analytics together. Your website's success story starts now.
Very nice, Manan.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you. But I invite all of you to join to my channel.
I think most of us have subscribed to your channel by now.
I did already.
I did.
You need to
did.
subscribe
Okay, so
to mine, Menahem, as well. Thank you.
If you enjoy, I owe you a cup of coffee and a piece of cake.
A cheesecake, of
Tomorrow
course.
I'm coming. I'm coming for not a cup of coffee, many cups of coffees.
Anyone have challenges that they've been able to overcome?
That they want to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak.
Go ahead, Mel.
Go.
Yeah, so mine is fear. Not fear of like say how they say zombie or those type of foolish things that I don't really care about. They have no name. But my fear was overcoming death. Like, when I say death, I don't mean I'm gonna die. Don't get me wrong. But I used to have a fear of dead people. Although I know one day I would have to go, right? Or I will have to go. But whenever I go to a funeral, I get home, it's like the funeral clothes itself. I could not see it beside me. I had to hide it somewhere. Honestly, this is the honest truth, because all I could see was that dead person. I used to look under the bed, even as an adult. I used to look under the bed thinking they're gonna pull my feet. It was very creepy for me. And then my bravery came from after going through treatment for breast cancer, right? That was 12 years ago, thank God. And I was in the hospital. I didn't stay in the hospital, but I used to go for treatment. And in the waiting room, we had to go blood tests and all of these things. We had to have first to go to the attendant and all those things. I find myself, actually, the first time that I had to go for my treatment, I had to end up seeing a social worker. That's how much fear I had, because I'd never been a sick person. And when they told me that I would have to start treatment, I was at work, healthy as a horse. But because I had surgery on one of my left side, which I discovered myself a small grape-sized lump, then they had to use me as a guinea pig. And I believe that in the hearts of my heart. Anyhow, 4 months later, they called me from my doctor telling me I would have to start treatment. And that's where the fear kicked in more and more. So I went to see, we were in a group setting where we had to listen to the oncologist. And I'm getting upset because I'm saying, but I'm not sick. Why are they telling me to go for treatment? I had surgery, yes. I found out the lump myself. Why am I getting treatment? That's after 4 months, past the surgery date. So I went to see a social worker in the hospital that was relating to that before we took the treatment. And I went to her and she told me, what are you here for, Melanie? I said, I don't know, because I'm upset already. I said, I don't know. So she said, she looked at me up, down, and in my mind I'm saying, well, what's she sizing me up for? Then she said, sit down. And then she goes, take a deep breath. And I'm going to say something to you, Melanie. In all the people that came to see me, I'm not bragging, that's exactly her words. You should not even be coming here because you're a brave person. I don't see you have fear in you. I said, but how do you know that? I don't know what I'm expecting to get in my veins. I hear about treatment and I don't know what it is. And I hear people are dying by the treatment. So she put me to seat and I'm smiling and I'm tearing up at the same time. And the day one, I'm sitting in the whole room of people awaiting their treatment, my first treatment day, and one lady is talking about, yeah, and they put these big needles in your vein. And I had my friend, my good friend who passed just 2 days ago. In my mind, I'm saying, yes, lady, that's all I need to hear, So it was time for me to be called in. I went in and the nurse said, are you ready? I said to her, I don't know what to expect, but if it's causing my death, I'm here. Okay, so she said, no, I don't see that in you. You seem brave. I said, because I'm a believer, I know I can survive this, but I'm hearing more negative things than, and I told her what the lady just said. She said, oh yes, don't worry about these people some of them that come here because they will put fear in you before you even start something, or they will put death in you before you even survive. So I said, okay, I'll go by what you said. My first day of treatment, I went home, and it was, those from Canada probably know who John Layton is. He was one of those prominent men in society. He was in the government, very nice man, and young man still, and we saw him shedding the pongs on TV right in front of our eyes, and he was diagnosed with cancer, and he passed away. So that was my first day of treatment when he passed. It was a weekend. So I said to my husband, I don't care what life brings me, but just shave my head, because that's what they told me. I don't care what I'm going to look like. Shave me, please. Just shave my head. So I have this bald head now, and I'm going to sleep. First day of treatment, I have to laugh now because I'm just thinking back. And then I'm lying on the bed that same night. Saturday night, I cannot forget, into the morning of Sunday, which was about, Sunday morning, 2:25. And that's 12 years ago, but I remember vividly. So I'm looking up to the ceiling, and I'm thinking of what I'm going to tell my daughter, what I'm going to tell my son, where they're going to see the key for this, for that, insurance, whatever it is. So I'm there planning in my head. All of a sudden, guys, believe it or not, I made a nurse cry just mentioning that story to her. We normally leave our room door ajar, because from my mom, we always know to never close your room door, like, close feet, just keep it ajar. And in the space of the door, we leave the light on so you can see a little bit of light. All of a sudden, that space filled with the darkness. And we know darkness is like dark, you know what I mean? Like therefore, whatever. So I said, there goes. The space of the door is filled with dark. Guys, all of a sudden, the breath of something came onto my left cheek when that darkness came. I felt the wind blow, like that little breath on my left cheek. With no lie, with no doubt. I'm telling you guys just that it happened. And when it blew, like my eyes closed for a minute, and then it opened up, and I'm knocking my husband, just like how you'd elbow Rob. I was elbowing my husband to wake up, but he's fast asleep. And when men sleep, sometimes they sleep with the house can be carried over them, and they're asleep, okay? So he opened his eyes, he said, and then he went back to sleep. So when I finally, when that breath came off my cheeks, I opened up my eyes, and I had the biggest and widest smile looking up to the ceiling. So it turned out it wasn't darkness as in death, as people say, but it was darkness with something good that came into my life. And from day 2 onwards, my treatment was A-OK, one after the other. And I was in a room every time I go for treatment full with people, young, very young, older, and oldest. And I find myself being so brave from that day on that I used to give them inspiration. I used to tell them about, guys, you have to believe. I don't care who they were. I didn't know the people. And a lot of them agreed with me and said, you're strong. I said, no, I am not strong. This is the one up there who's keeping me strong. And I told them my story when I started. And from then on, they said, I just love your spirit. I said, I only got my strength after the social worker told me, I am not a coward. It's just maybe what people told me that made me fearful. I said, no, but before that, I used to be afraid of death. And this is what my story is today. And from since that day on, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not. So this is the fear that I overcame. I meant to share that story. I did a write-up in a ministry course we took in church. And again, the pastor was tearing up when he heard it. So it's something that I don't want people to cry about, but it's something that I want to share to people, because sometimes our own enemy is ourselves because of fear, because of doubt, and everything. So whenever we put those things behind us, the bravery comes. So I meant to share that.
Very nice. Very nice.
So fear is what I overcame. Thank you.
That's
All
lovely.
right, all right, all right.
Wow.
Does anybody else want to share an experience or something that may have kind of jolted you into a new reality, or you were able to fix something just like Mel did?
She definitely overcame her
Oh,
fear. That's a remarkable story.
I love all you beautiful men, women, and children of the world from the bottom of my heart. In 1999 was really weird years. First, my stepfather died, and we were at the wake, and my aunt said, I got a headache, I got to go to the emerge. Well, she died at the emerge. So to add to that stress of just losing a stepfather and an aunt, some teenagers dug a hole in the side of my small engine repair shop and stole $700 from me. So that added to the stress. And then about 2-3 days after that, my computer crashed and I didn't have a backup. So I had to redo the whole inventory. And I had $52,000 of inventory my cost. So you can imagine the work I had to go through. So all of a sudden, a friend of mine comes into my repair shop and he says, I'm bringing you to the emerge. I says, why? He says, you're turning blue. So he brought me to the emerge, and lo and behold, I had what they call cardiac arrhythmia. So the doctor, instead of sending me where they know what they're doing, he goes and gives me medicine to lower my blood pressure. Well, he lowered my blood pressure so much that I think my circulation actually stopped, because it took me 6 months to walk right again. But the good part about it, I was working in the paper mill at the time. And they approached me and they told me, we know how stressful it is to be off work. You enjoy work. We'll give you permission to come right to the building. We'll give you an office. We'll pay you 100% of your wages. No matter how many hours you work. You don't have to sign in or anything like that. Just, we'll pay you your full wages. You do what you can. So they put me on that where you have to put tags on hazardous pipes. Like, this pipe is gasoline. This pipe is hydrogen. This pipe is hot or whatever, you know. So they put me in charge of that. And then they went and put me in charge of a brand new piece of equipment that was coming in. And to be honest with you, that kind of shows me there are people in the world that have big hearts. I know they gained out of it because they didn't have to pay whatever for sick leave and all that stuff. But, you know, they appreciated me enough to offer me this. So I worked there for 33 years. So I was working in a paper mill. I had a small engine repair. And finally, in 2007 and 2008, I had my hips changed to titanium. I was told, well, you can't work anymore. You can't lift more than 20 pounds. Well, you know how we are stubborn. I mean, so I challenged myself. I didn't know that the case of 24 of pop was more than 20 pounds, but I found out the hard way. But anyway, that's how I became disabled. And then in 1968, I got caught by chlorine gas that killed the soldiers in the First World War. But the doctors, oh, well, your lungs are like that, not because of the chlorine, not because of 33 years in poisonous gas, because you smoke. Well, lo and behold, when I was 15 years old, it's a doctor that started me to smoke for my nerves because pills didn't work. So you see how you go from one point to another point. But in 2018, I found on passive. I found Ashmufara. And from that moment until today, I found the biggest, most loving family in the world. That's on passive family. Old founders on passive family. You cannot anywhere on this earth find more love than you find here on passive. And I'll leave you all with that and a big kiss and a big hug to all of you.
No.
Well, I'm muted as usual. I'd like to read Kyrie Young's story. She's welcome to come on, but it's pretty fresh in her mind, so we don't want to push you in any direction like that. But Kyrie was diagnosed with breast cancer March 23rd, 23 this year. She had a bilateral mastectomy, which, if I'm not mistaken, is both breasts, bilateral. And on 7/20/23, and yesterday, she had a breast reconstruction. And she certainly understands having faith. And wow, blessings to you and prayers to you. A little hard to talk about, but I went through that with my former wife. She had a double mastectomy and then never wanted to have the reconstruction, which was fine with us, with she and I, as well as the children. But through faith and through prayer, that's how she got through it. And she to this day still talks to people in groups over the phone or on the internet about breast cancer. And it's so remarkable, Kyrie. This was 32 years ago when my ex-wife got breast cancer, and there weren't as many easy, I don't want to say fixes, but easy repairs or easy reconstructions back then. And I admire the fact that you did what you did and went through what you went through, and you've got quite a story. That's an awful lot of surgery in 1 year. So you must have one strong constitution, and I admire you for that, truly.
And Kiri says, thank you so much.
No problem. No problem. You know, I'm glad we're sharing these kind of stories tonight, because these are fairly serious hurdles to overcome. You know, cancer is no minor item. It's a major item. I don't care whether it's a melanoma or a freckle or what it is, because you never know what it can turn into. So to hear these stories is very heartwarming to me, and I know to Lynn as well. If anybody else wants to, here's at Melanie Marcano, Vision, Value, Victory. I had a this is Olasumbo. I had a near-death experience 5 years ago. Nothing to fear about death. Wow. That's a pretty strong statement right there.
And Kiri said, yes, often I cry as I pray.
Right, but you know, you get solace and you get a good feeling when you pray. And it doesn't matter what God you're praying to, what universe you're praying to. It's fulfilling to feel like someone is listening, because they are. The universe is listening. God is listening. it's just it's a good feeling. So I'll get off my soapbox. I'd rather hear from you folks. Yeah, go ahead, Mel. You're muted.
Okay, you're unmuted now. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I want to say, finish by saying that to everybody on the panel, it's not me alone. We are all facing something, one of a kind of another, or another, sorry. But when you go through these experiences, you become kind. Well, I was already a nice person, but I mean, I wasn't an angel either. But we become kinder. We become more gentle with other people, and we empathize more because we know what place we were in. And when we hear other people are going through something of that sort, or any other thing that would cause them to be flattened, then we would pray. That's why you all hear me saying prayer, prayer, prayer. Because I'm not just saying it because we are together, but prayer does heal all. Prayer does heal all, and prayer keeps us very strong. So to those who on the panel who feel that there is a universe, yes, there is, but there is a higher power, and it is God. I have to mention, and you hear me some of us say that often. It's God that's keeping him. That's why he's always smiling, and he's always poised. If you notice him, he's such a gentle human being, and it's because of his belief. So yeah, I just wanted to end by saying that.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
I must admit, I'm getting a lot out of this in a very positive way, because it's uplifting to know people's stories and to know the hurdles you've overcome. And Kyrie adds, cancer is like a stray bullet. It has no name on it. It hurts. It kills. And it goes after whoever. And you know, my dad was at age 69 was the #1 rated racquetball champion, professional racquetball champion at that age in the world. And he got leukemia. He got a form of cancer, blood cancer, and it wanted to take him down like right away, because 18, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds were dying from that form of leukemia. And he lasted 3 years. And for the last, and this is sometimes where it's mind over matter a little bit, he prayed a lot. We prayed a lot. And he was with us 3 years after he contracted this normally deadly leukemia. And he lost weight and so forth, like what comes with some of those diseases. But to this day, I'll never forget his strong will right up until the end. My children all went to see him, and they brought him crayon pictures, and my older kids thought they were going to be fancy and so forth. It was a good feeling. And, you know, that's what family, I forget who just mentioned the family of On Passive. Oh, Richard. This is truer than true, the family of On Passive. Ask Greg Hill, who's in our chat tonight. He had a hurdle to overcome, and he's overcoming it. And it's through prayer from him and from all of our prayer warriors at RobLynn Live. And it doesn't matter what the religion is. A Jewish prayer works. A Christian prayer of any kind works. Prayer just works. And it's good to hear when people bring that up. To this day, I've never understood someone not believing in either a God or a universe. There's something out there for all of us to believe in. And I hope that if any of the rest of you wind up in a situation where you need prayer, you'll reach out and get it, because prayer cures when it can.
And Greg Hill says, Kiri, yes, cry before God. He loves us even more at our weakest moments. I love you with the love of my Lord Jesus Christ, who I am not ashamed of.
Strong statement there, Hill. Very strong.
Teresa, thank you. Great. I love you too. Yeah, may the Lord continue to bless you. And Olusunbu's thanking John Barilla for sharing. Thank you, John Barilla.
From Olasumbo.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
That's nice.
And we're hovering around 100 folks, so evidently the topic's okay tonight. And
I think it struck a chord in people. We can all relate to having challenges.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to share a story if that's okay.
Please do.
I found out I was praying for a husband, and I had prayed for about 10 years. I was married before, and it didn't work out, and a lot of things happened, and he left, and all that. And I had a couple of friends in the church that they'd run around with me, and they took me to meet somebody at a singles group. And I wasn't impressed with the person they took me to meet, but my husband was there. My future husband was there. His name is Chris. And I thought, well, he seems like a nice person to talk to, right? So I sat down and I started talking to him. And later on, he asked me out to lunch. So I went in the car with my two friends, and he followed us, and we all went to lunch together. And that's how we first met. And we dated for about a year. And he asked me to marry him. And I thought, I don't know if I want to marry him or not. And I thought, wait a minute. You only prayed for him for 10 years. Come on now. But I said, I was walking outside where I lived, and it was a apartment complex, and there was a long driveway to it. And I was walking down there, and I was going, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, I do, no, I don't, yes, I do, no, I don't, And God said to me, think not that a double-minded person will receive anything from the Lord. He said, make up your mind. What do you want to do? And I said, yes, I want to marry him. And so we got married in our church, and we had a great wedding. And I remember I picked out a dress at the, it was at, I'm trying to think of the name of the store, JCPenney Outlet Store. And I was trying on wedding dresses with my bridesmaids. They were helping me look for a wedding dress. And I paid $100, and I went and got it cleaned. So many people had tried it on; it was dirty, and so I went and got it cleaned. I had a lady in the church that decorated the church for me, because I had other things on my mind besides decorating for a wedding, And she was pregnant, so we didn't know if the baby was going to come first or my wedding was going to come first. So that was interesting. And so we got married at the church, and a bunch of my friends were there. And even to this day, we do stuff in church. He says, you're doing something in front of God. And I said, well, I married you in front of God. I said, why wouldn't he understand this, But it's been a blessing. We've been married for 33 years now. He takes really good care of me. I found out God had better taste in husbands than I did. Thankfully so. And he's been a real blessing ever since. And he was helping me yesterday with the sound thing. I don't think you guys saw his face, but he was helping me on and off trying to get the sound up. But it was a real blessing to me, and he's always been a blessing. Yes, he's human, and so am I, but I'm very thankful for him, and I just wanted to share that.
Very nice story.
Yay.
Yeah, the Lord works in mysterious ways, and you're proof positive of that, because you said no, and God said yes. You're going to do it. Yeah. So that's good. That's a great story, actually. Very good. Anyone else want to share or just make a statement? Or Carmela, go ahead.
evening to everyone. Eh, I want to share my story. I was since I was a little child, I'm here in Israel, and this place is under bombs always. And I always pray to God to keep me alive. And it's already 55 years that I'm under bombs and I'm still alive. So I tell to myself, it didn't kill me until now, it won't kill me now. And I'm still smiling. But the fear is here because when the noise is around you, it's not easy. But I keep praying and I believe in praying, and all over the world on passive family pray for me, and it's opened my heart, and it's make me feel better. Even I'm here in a bad situation, and the story I don't want to talk about it. You hear it in the news. I don't want to do it here.
Right.
But I think I'm getting brave from one situation to another. You getting brave, and you until you face it, you don't know how strong you are. You have to be in the place to understand how strong you are, and that's what I have to say
All
for
right.
now.
Thank you.
Carmilla, you are in our prayers.
Thank you.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Thanks, Nat.
And Martin Pierre says, waking up spiritually allows you to increase the amount of love in your life. How nice
I
that's
think a lot of the people in the chat are very touched by the sharing that's being done today.
And then Robert Price says, I had, like Degas says, a very beautiful story. And then Robert Price makes a comment in there. I had prostate cancer 22 years ago. And but I'm fine now. Thanks be to God. Wow.
And Ann McLemore says, mahalo everyone for your beautiful stories. Ola Sumbu says to Patricia Green, thanks for your story. It lightens up the atmosphere. Nice. And Angela Lalande says to Melanie, wonderful story, Melanie. That was the glorious Holy Spirit. And then Greg's telling his story of how he got injured at a festival.
Greg says, I went to Brooklyn College to do audit courses before I returned to Plattsburgh State. And I missed the first part of that.
He was just saying.
He was injured.
Yeah, he was. Let me find it. Here. Before, you can read that.
Before 1980, he was at a jazz festival in Telluride and was attacked and woke up in Grand Junction a few weeks later. But I have a hard head because I went to Albert Einstein Hospital in the Bronx. Well, he went to one of the best hospitals in the world there, Albert Einstein, for sure.
Greg Hill says, God bless you, my friend. I love our time talking, says Greg Hill. Kari says, God loves us more than we love ourselves. Patricia Green, he gave you what you asked for. I am glad you recognized it. Greg Hill, yeah, that's nice. Greg Hill says, I pray for you all the time and for Israel.
That's for you, Carmela.
And we have Sina saying, we're all praying for you and everyone. God bless you.
It's true.
Greg says, you are special to us all. And Olasimba says to Carmela, thanks.
We're coming up on an hour and 45 minutes, or almost 2 hours, I guess, if you want to consider the warm-up. About 2 hours.
Chris says, very nice to hear Carmela's story.
That's for sure.
And we have Lucy Ingalls she's in Australia. She's saying, happy Sunday morning, everyone. Thank you all for sharing your beautiful stories. On Passive is a blessing. And Legdega wants to tell Carmela, Carmela, the strength of the Lord is our life. Praying for you with much love. And Sina says, great sharing, all panelists. Love you all. And Satya Papu's here saying, hi, friends.
Glad you're here, Satya Narayana Papu.
And Ritamani says, I love Unpassive and love all of you. And Satya's waving to us all. Dear RobLynn, he says, welcome, Satya.
We're glad everybody joined us tonight.
Sweet story, Carmela, says Mel. 161 likes. Thank you for keeping track of that.
Irena, thank you.
Greg Hill says 161 likes as well.
It must be true then.
Yes, I think so.
And we hovered around 100 for the bulk of the evening, which is pretty exciting stuff.
It's been a lovely evening. I love the sharing amidst the panelists as well as from the people in the chat. So nice tonight. I thought it was very special. What do you guys think? Wasn't it lovely tonight? So healing, a very healing evening.
It's a very warm and fuzzy, good feeling inside to hear the stories. And I don't know, Pat's story there, it's pretty good, praying for 10 years to get Mr. Wonderful. Then Mr. Wonderful comes along and she's not so sure she wants Mr. Wonderful. It's a good thing you paid attention or you'd still be praying for Mr. Wonderful.
That's true. Rob, that's very true.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Nahum, have you got a story you'd like to share? I got that look in your eye. Go ahead.
I just came to my grandson home. Let me.
We were just sharing stories of challenges and being able to overcome them. If you have anything to share, not required. Only if you have something to share. I don't know if you heard us.
Are you able to hear us okay, Menachem?
Yeah, just all around here.
Okay.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you so much.
Well, we're glad you're back. Glad you're back. Thank you. Wait a minute. There's is that a wackadoodle or what is that dog?
Let me unmute her.
Okay.
Let me find you, Delissa. There you go. Go ahead and speak, Delissa.
Is that some kind of a doodle?
Oh, I don't know why. You're unmuted, but I don't hear you. No sound. I don't know. Is there a button you need to press?
Hey there.
There you go.
Axel is one of the original breeder that bred. Yes, I'm talking about you. Let's see. He's an English teddy bear golden doodle. So they bred from Europe the white retriever and the Mohan poodle. And he's actually bred down. He's 30 pounds. He looks big in this picture for some reason, but they get up to about 100 pounds. So.
And he's how many pounds?
30.
30.
He looks bigger.
I think it's all the fur. He has a reunion next Saturday, so we have him long right now. Going back to the farm for a reunion.
Axel, you going for a ride with mommy? Yeah, you going for a ride with mommy?
Yeah, I already took him to go out. Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So where are we at? Did you want to close out or do you want to keep going?
Well, just to say, if anybody has any last words, feel free to share them before we wrap up. I think we're good.
Wait a minute, Mel has a final statement.
All right, go for it, Mel. Oh, wait, I got to unmute you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can speak now.
Yeah, I was saying final statement. It's not the fear anymore. We are all together here, and I thank God for sending Ash, for sending that nice-hearted man, Ash, to get us all together. I mean, how many people we have gained? Such a big family we have gained, whether we go on Minu or RobLynn or Marty, whoever, whatever the life is, it's like everybody already knows everybody in a house that we have not even met yet. You know, so I'm just thankful to God for on Passive, for where we were, where we did not know anybody on the screen, and now to know that we are there and we can even come on and share our experiences. This is a treasure. So I just want to thank Rob and Lynn for giving us that opportunity, and thanking Ash and on Passive on the whole. I love you all, brothers and sisters. Love you.
Right back at you.
Anybody else?
Is there anybody else before I say goodnight to Mrs. Gracie?
And if you guys can stay a bit, we can do a picture taking session. Whoever can stay, anyway, just for.
Go ahead, Carmela.
Oh, let me unmute you. Okay,
The
go ahead.
word that send me prayer, and I want to say that I have a new family called On Passive, and I'm so glad. Oh, we see dogs here. All the dogs come.
Oh,
It keeps me smiling. And I yesterday in the news they said it's going to be a long story here, and I wish I wasn't here. It's not easy to be under so much noise around you. It's not an easy life.
Maybe boy.
And pray for us that it will be shorter and all the children will come back.
Praying.
The children, because they are, I can't imagine what going children through that.
Okay, it's okay. Mama's right here.
Yes.
Which mama's right here? Wait a minute.
I'm
Please
sorry.
help
It
me
was
with this, Kat.
We're gonna look at the
Tangerine.
dogs.
He wanted some loving, so he's
I
over here
love dogs.
pestering me.
Mine are sleeping now.
Oh, so sweet. It's dog stardom time. Time to highlight the
Yes.
dog.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, all dogs.
All right.
Make a picture of all dogs.
And now we want to Richard Lamott. Here we go. So your little bit is there.
Little bit.
Little bit here.
Little bit is a beautiful name. I love the name.
There you are.
A little bit higher, Richard. Bring a little bit up higher on the camera. There we go. Hi, sweetie.
So cute.
He is. Pretty.
Oh, thank you for sharing, little bit. Wait, are you muted, Richard? Let me unmute you. Okay, you can talk, Richard. Sorry.
Yeah, she's a long-haired Chihuahua.
Oh.
She's 13 years old.
Oh.
And she's still like a puppy.
Oh.
She gotta get her belly. She's gotta have her little loving.
She's pretty.
So beautiful.
Sweet dogs.
Richard, is he feisty like the other Chihuahuas? Because when they see people around, they're the most feistiest dogs that I've ever seen. Chihuahuas.
This one does not bite. But
Okay.
there's the wife has two short-haired. They're ankle biters.
Oh, ankle biters.
But this one is very friendly. She doesn't bite nobody.
Wow. Lovely. Thank you all.
Well, thanks everybody for being here. It was an extra special evening.
Oh, okay. Okay, here comes Manahan. Manahan's time.
Oh, look at Nanan's puppy.
Oh, big.
So sweet.
Oh. Hello,
Look at
sweetie
the
pie.
doggy. Oh yeah, lots of doggy.
We love doggies here. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, everybody. And we will be back. Let me mention a few things about tomorrow. or today if you're in Israel or Japan. It's today already. On Sunday, which will be today, be tomorrow for us. At noon, it looks like at 9 o'clock, OES Global Affiliates will be on with. Is that with Sifu Francis?
Mm-hmm. With going to be with Chris Tizan and.
He's feeling better, Chris?
Yeah, I think so. He's feeling
All
better.
right. They'll be on tomorrow. Then at 12 noon will be DeGarmo and Johnson, it looks like. They've been coming on 7 days a week. So they team up as a pair, and they'll be on tomorrow or today, wherever you are. And then at 2 p.m. will be Heroes. And the Heroes group are good Q&A people because they know digital, they know IT pretty well because you're dealing with mostly the OTech pros. So the OTech pros will be there tomorrow. Lynn is there tomorrow, as well as Andy Burks. Andy Burks.
Yay.
It's a Burks.
Yay.
He'll be there tomorrow. And I'm not sure about Comfort. I think she takes off on Sunday, pretty much.
She'll be hosting it if she's free. She will be there.
Oh, she'll be. That's right.
No, at Heroes.
She'll be at Heroes,
Yeah.
but I think she foregoes her.
Yeah, I think
4 o'clock.
She takes a break on that one.
Now, in case you were wondering, boys and girls, we got 173 likes, and that's not too shabby.
Thank you.
And that's thanks to each one of you for sharing and bringing people along. And that's good stuff. We're still hovering around 195. Good stuff. Then tomorrow night, or tonight, if you're in Israel, at 8 p.m., at 7:45, we'll do the warm-up. And likely, as long as everything's cool, we'll switch over to O-Connect at 8 o'clock. So pass the word along. It'll be posted in the back office, as Lynn usually does. It'll be posted in several of the groups, in the WhatsApp group and the Facebook Messenger groups that Lynn's involved in, and we hope you'll join us.
And here we have Clover Kelly saying, a very fulfilling evening with hearing these stories. To God be the glory. Great things he has done.
All good. This was very heartwarming tonight, and we're both grateful to everybody for coming along. And is it time for me to say goodnight, Grace?
Yes, but remind the panel, if you want to be in the picture, stay a few minutes. I'll take pictures after we go off the air.
Lynn likes to broadcast the pictures out strictly for
our memory.
Not the media, it's for our memory, and then also kind of advertise promotional. So good night, Gracie.
Good night, George.
Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
Hey, Rob. Good night, Lynn.
Good night. Stay with us. If you want to be in the picture, I guess I've been asked to stay with us, so I'm here for a little bit of picture.
If you got to go, you got to go. But let me end this session first, okay? Bye, everybody. Love you.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and end the session and take a couple of